Welcome, welcome, Kingdom Influencers. We are at day number 18. We are so very excited. We're just a few short days away from the finish line in our 21-day Kingdom Influence Challenge. We'd like to thank you so much for being here with us throughout these 21 days. It has been life-changing. Our topic for today, we're going to get into it because I'm so very excited to talk about it and what our assignment or our task for today is. Our topic today is be present. The past is gone. How many of you honestly kind of live in the past? Come on, be honest. Sometimes we go back to the past and we relive the past and we're missing the awesome moments of right now. And we want to be in the right now. Even sometimes we get so excited about what God has promised us and we're so excited about what our future holds that sometimes we live in the future too much than, again, living in the moment of right now. And so today we're going to talk about those right now moments and how very important it is in those right now moments. But also we can't ignore. The past is very, very important. If many of you are like me, you've had some trials and tribulations. You've had some serious challenges in your past. But the great thing about those challenges is that they make you who you are. One of my favorite words that I like to minister to people as well as to teach in my professional world is the word perseverance. Perseverance is so very, very key. And we know that we had to persevere some things, but after we have gone through the things that we've had to persevere, we want to spend some time in the right now. But let me take you back for a moment in the past. So one of my favorite people in the whole wide world was my grandmother. My grandmother was my shero. She was my everything. I learned so much by watching her life. When I talk about a woman that persevered, my grandmother was the epitome of that word. She literally went through some turbulent times in her life, and I never saw that she went through them horribly. Now, again, I'm quite sure I went through some challenges and my children didn't see my hard moments because I closed my door and I went through those, Jesus and I together. So I know she experienced them, but she held up such a good face. But the one thing that I loved about her more than anything is that after going through all the things that she went through, and one of the main things that I always focused on when I was going through times, I would say, remember who you are, Brigitte. Remember where you've come from. Remember your lineage. And I would always remind myself of the strong woman of God that my grandmother was. And so if I was going through a time, I'm like, if she could do it, I know I could do it. My grandmother had 17 children. Yes, 17 children by one man. My grandfather died just abruptly. Leaving her with multiple children still in the household. Several of them were grown, several of them were still young, and having to take care of them. Right before my grandfather passed away, my great-grandmother passed away. And then right after that, 6 months later, my uncle was literally murdered and killed. And then my aunt died just months after that. And so my grandmother went through a time where she lost 4 very important people in her life within a 2-year span of time. And every time I went through something, I thought about that. But more than the perseverance that she had to go through, I think about the moments that she lived in. One of the things that my grandmother loved to do was be surrounded by family and be in the moment. And we would have these big family get-togethers, and I mean, she loved to bake and she loved to cook and she loved just having her home filled with noise and laughter. And it was just an amazing thing to see her live in each moment. And I'm probably, if I could go back and now being an adult, kind of think about some of the stuff that I saw as a child, she had so much trauma that the everyday moments were very, very important to her in making those. And so today I challenge you to sit down and think about what are those right now moments that you want to celebrate. Okay, the future is coming. God has promised you a great future. The past has already happened and you can't go back and change any of that, but live in the moment today. So today what I want you to do is take out a sticky note, take out your journal, take out a notepad, and I want you to write this phrase down. I promise to celebrate today because And I'll let you throw the perseverance in there. I persevered blank. So you're going to celebrate the moment today because you persevered something. And so today, mine would probably go something like this. I persevered and endured going through so many struggles to get my last degree. So I have 3 degrees, and literally I had some challenges to fight the university for my last class because they tried to act like I had not completed all my requirements. It literally took me over a year fighting back and forth with them, but I refused to give up. And so I want to live in that. So today, my thing would be, I just celebrate and go look at my certificate and say, look where God has brought me. This child that never thought she'd be able to do anything, and literally 3 degrees later, a career later, a wonderful opportunity of ministerial opportunities later, look at me. And I want to be in the moment today. So I celebrate today. Today is an awesome day that God did some amazing things for me in the past to live in today. So live in today. So again, I challenge you as your task to write down that line. And again, it will be in our script below that you can follow it and just write down something really simple. Stick it on a sticky note because then it will remind you every day. Live in the moment. You only have the present. Enjoy the present. Enjoy the present. Don't dwell on the past and look forward to the future, but live in each and every moment of today. Today was a blessing. Enjoy your present. God bless you.